Hey, I'm Coach Colin Castello with Shot Mechanics Basketball, and welcome to the Move Mastery Series, where today I'm going to teach you how to do the deadly hop crossover. All right, so the hop crossover is one of my personal all-time favorite moves, and it's one of the best ones if you're looking to break guys' ankles. Players like KD, Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, a lot of the best scorers in the NBA use a ton of these hop crossovers to set their defender up and explode the opposite direction. So it all starts when you're getting ready to attack. Now, with the hop crossover, you can kind of do it two ways. You can either do a lateral hop crossover where you're hopping sideways, or you can do a forward hop crossover where you're attacking downhill. Now, the key is going to depend kind of on where the defender's at, where you're attacking in transition, right? So you can really do either one. I'm going to focus more on the downhill hop crossover for this one. So the idea is, as you're coming, you're starting with what we call, I call it a hop, but it's kind of like a little bit of a skip. So as you come in, you're going to skip on the same foot. So notice if I'm going to do my hop crossover on my left foot, my left foot's going to touch twice. I'm going 1, 2, and then my right foot comes back down. Again, going 1, 2, hand comes back down. Key here is hand on top of the ball, right? If I come through and I hop and I start palming it like this, it's going to be a carry every time because I want to explode out of it. So as I'm doing the hop crossover, I want my shoulder height to go up and then forward. Shoulders should go up and then forward. So the idea is when I hit this first hop, when my shoulders go up, it's probably raising my defender, and then as soon as they stab forward, they're going to drop and try to recover to it. So as I hop, this is a setup, and I stab shoulders forward, they're probably going to slide to cut it off. From here, all I'm doing once I get this hop, I'm going to plant hard on my foot when it comes down and then whip a crossover opposite, right? So the idea is I'm going hop, plant, crossover opposite. That plant shifts them, gets the defender moving, and then the cross opposite gets that separation in space. So from here, you've got a bunch of options, right? Once I hit this cross and I stab, I can step back out of it. I can cross over, try to get all the way to the cup, whatever it is I want to do, right? The key is to keep those options open. So again, I'm going to set it up. 1, 2, pop, crossover opposite. Again, not a carry if I can keep my hand on top of the ball or maybe on the side a little bit. So those are the major keys to hop crossover. Set them up high, drive them one direction, crossover opposite. All right, so the first drill we've got to perfect your hop crossover is the single cone attack. So I'm not going to use a cone. I'm just going to use the top of the key. But if you've got a cone or a bag or a shirt or something, you can set it right here and you can use that if you'd like. And the idea is I'm just switching hands on my hop crossover, and I'm working on attacking both ways. So I'm going to go right first. So I'm going to go hop, cross, right? You can work on different options on this too. I can work on a pullback if I want to. I can hop, cross opposite and reset. I can hop, crossover, pull back and reset. The idea is I just want you getting comfortable with that footwork, right? And by putting a cone or staying in one spot, we can work a bunch of times in a row, rep it out, getting that footwork down. Again, just like I talked about on the actual hop crossover, main keys here are working on your shoulders going up and then forward coming out of it, stabbing that foot at the same time your shoulders are coming forward. If you do that, it's going to help you out, get some reps in on it. It's going to be natural once game time hits. All right, so the next drill I've got for you is the transition hop attack. Now the idea is we want to use a hop crossover, keep our momentum moving downhill, and get to the basket to finish. So you're going to start further out by probably the half court line somewhere in here at the top of the key, and you're going to begin by a push dribble to either the outside, either right or left. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to speed dribble to the right now, and once I get close to the three-point line, I'm going to try to slow my momentum and hit this hop crossover at the three-point line, because this is a point where you get picked up a lot in transition by defenders. So the idea is I'm speed dribbling and coming out, I'm going to hop, boom, plant my foot towards the baseline, cross over, get all the way into the paint, finish with a layup, opposite side, whatever feels comfortable. Then I'm going to get my rebound, I'm going to jog it back out here, same thing, but now I'm going to attack going left, boom, I'm attacking, I'm hitting my hop crossover with my inside foot, bam, planting, crossing over, getting to the rim, finishing, right? The idea here is really think about keeping that speed up, right? As I'm coming downhill and I'm attacking on this crossover, I want my speed going full speed, slowed up for the hop, and then full speed out of it, right? So you're thinking fast, slow, fast. That's kind of the cadence we're looking for. Fast on the dribble, slow on the hop, fast on the crossover. If you can do that, it's going to help you attack in transition and always keep your momentum moving downhill. All right, so the next drill I got for you is the retreat hop crossover. So we're going to act like we're attacking towards the basket, bouncing back out to the three-point line, and then hitting the hop crossover in the opposite direction. So the idea is we can do this all around the three-point line, but you're always just going to have the ball in your outside hand. So if I'm on the right side of the court, it'll stay in my right hand. I'm gonna spin the ball to myself, and I'm gonna begin with an attack dribble. I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna plant my inside foot so I'm shielding the basketball, and I'm gonna retreat dribble back out to the three-point line. So the idea is I'm trying to drive, defender cut me off, I'm backing out. Now once I back out and I get to the three-point line, I'm gonna open up, and I'm going to hop on my inside foot, set them up moving towards the baseline, and then cross over opposite. So I'm retreating out, opening it up, boom, hop, crossover opposite. The idea here is I want you to work on getting your momentum moving forward, then back out to the three-point line, setting up that hop crossover, right? The key is, as soon as I get around, you don't even necessarily have to have your hips all the way around sometimes. If I want to come out and I can get my hips to here, I can start my hop before I'm actually squared up to the basket. So as I'm backing it out, I'm hopping, crossover opposite. Again, cadence, fast and slow, right? Fast retreats out, slow hop, quick crossover coming out of it. If you can do that, any situation you get in, even if you're backing the ball out, you'll be able to hit somebody with this hop cross, break some ankles. All right, if this video helped you out, go ahead and hit that like button, and then head into the comment section down below and let me know what sort of video you want to see next. This is a channel for the people, by the people, and on pretty much everything out for request, so leave it down below and hopefully I can get to it. And if you're new to Shot Mechanics, you're definitely going to want to do two things. Number one, click that subscription button down here because we put out videos every week and they're all going to get you better. The second thing you're going to do is click the other button down below and you're going to get a free copy of my #1 scoring workout. This scoring workout is going to change the way you think about your training and probably increase your scoring average the very first time you use it. That's how powerful it is. So you're going to want to check that out. Again, I'm Coach Colin Castell with Shot Mechanics Basketball. Thanks for watching. Until next time, splash on.